Good day and thank you for this opportunity. So my name is AISYAH NAIELAH HASHIM and I graduated from Bachelor Science Honors Sustainable Marine Technology. I would describe myself as someone who thinks quietly, observe and also act with intentions. My interest in marine conservation actually didn't come from a dramatic experience. It grew from noticing the subtle environmental that changes that actually the most people might overlook. Over the time, I actually realized that conservation leadership begins with humility, the willingness to learn before leading, and to listen before instructing, and also to serve the environment rather than dominate it. My desire for a leadership actually rose from when I saw how conservation programs success not just because of passion, but because of the structure itself. During the volunteer activity, uh, I observed that even the most enthusiastic teams still struggles without a clear direction. That was the moment that I understood effective conservation requires leaders who can blend scientific reasoning with a thoughtful coordination. And what motivated me is actually the idea that marine conservation ecosystems respond directly to the quality of our decision. Every responsible action, whether in research, community engagement, or project planning, becomes part of a larger positive impact. I aspire to be involved in those decisions, not just for authority, but to ensure that conservation work is grounded in both science and also sincerity. For the second question, a meaningful challenge that I encountered took place in a beach cleaning program. Actually, our group volunteer consisted individual with a different motivation and working style. Like a different person have their own different perspective of thinking and working style. Some were extremely task oriented, while others preferred a slower or more social approach. So this imbalance actually create a inconsistent progress and moments of like tension. So instead of correcting people, I focus on understanding them. I observe who naturally organized, who was physically strong, who was work best when paired with others. After the recognizing this kind of patterns, I adjusted the workflow by aligning the task which is person and give the task based on their own strength. The result was actually smoother coordination, higher productivity, and also more positive teamwork energy. Actually, this experience reshaped my approach to leadership. I learned that effective teamwork not created by controlling people, not just ask about the progress of the work, not just ask for our program progress and so on. It's actually created by placing them where their strength naturally flourish. Since then, I lead by observing first. Deciding will be my second choice. This mindset has made me more strategic, patient, and empathetic team member in all collaborative environment. For the third question is, right now, Malaysia is actually face a severe marine challenge, but one issue that actually I believe requires urgent attention from all the people and it often overshadow is the coastal sedimentation caused by development activities made by humans. While the plastic pollution is widely discussed due to its visibility sedimentation, it's more dangerous because of its silent and cumulative impact. Actually, the sedimentation disrupts coral respiration, limits the light penetration, disturbs seabed organism, and compromises breeding grounds. And it actually also weakens coastal ecosystem, which making them less resilient to storm and erosion. The concerning part is the sedimentation is a system level issue. This issue actually requires collaborative between environmental scientists, engineers, policymakers, and also coastal communities. They have to aligning up perfectly with the responsibilities of a marine conservation manager. If Malaysia strengthens sediment management through a better coastal planning, stricter monitoring, and also technological integration, we can prevent this kind of irreversible degradation. So, addressing this hiding issue would simultaneously protect coral reef, fisheries, and also community livelihoods that lead to a positive impact. This is why I believe it deserves immediate strategic intervention. For the last question, a strong example of my leadership and organizational ability was my involvement during the Selam program at the Cahaya Care Centre in Kuantan Pahang. Although it was not a marine-focused initiative programs, the skill I applied such as communication, planning, coordination, and also stakeholder engagement, it mirrored the core responsibilities of a marine conservation manager. My role was to manage communication between the centre and the volunteers, organize activity schedules, and ensure that every task ran efficiently. The main challenge was balancing everyone's availability while maintaining fairness and structure. I create a rotation system, clarified responsibilities from the start, and also maintain consistent update, so make sure that no one feel left out or confused. The outcome was well-structured program that ran smoothly and received a lot of positive feedbacks from both volunteers and the center management. This experience strengthened my confidence in organizing teams, managing expectation, and also maintaining professionalism in dynamic situation. All the essential skills for leading conservation projects, coordinating partners, and guiding field teams.